Brynn, it's Grandma. I have a new book for you. It's called Here, the Dot We Call Home. And I know it's backwards because I'm videotaping, but this book is a book about Earth, the Earth that we live on and how we live in it. And I thought I would share it with you today. And I'll mail it to you when we're done reading it, but I wanted to read it to you. This is my home. I live here, but I am not the first. There she is. Uh-oh, look at her room. What do you think about her room? Let's see about that. There were people here before me, and they left some things behind, and some were good, but others were not. Right? So things like big, beautiful trees and bushes with berries are good things that we can leave behind. But then there's garbage, right? Trash and things. My home has many special places. Some are secret, like the hollow spot in the hedges, the patch of wild strawberries by my fence, my calm space in the closet under the stairs. See? So she hides in the hedges sometimes, and she picks the strawberries by her fence. And sometimes she just goes and sits for quiet under the stairs. I wonder what she's thinking about in there. Some spaces I share, like the vegetable garden that I planted with my grandpa, or our kitchen table. And as strange as it seems, someday someone else will live here. Will they look after my special places? That's a strange thing to think about, right? Is that we're here now, but someday somebody else might live there. So she's taking care of the garden and the plants, and here's a space that she shares, right? Lots of stuff on there. This is my home too, so maybe she goes to two places. But I am not the first. There were people here before me. So here is her big city home. And before that, so this is what her city home looked like many, many years before she got there. See how the cars are a little older and the buildings aren't quite as tall? And see how look at the car. This is the back of a car. We don't have cars like that anymore. So this picture was from a long time ago before she lived there. Now look at this next one. And even further back. So here's some Victorian age people that lived in the city back 100 years ago, maybe 200 years ago. But before there was a city, before the city was even there, it was woods with cabins and fields, right? Little tiny homes with horses and trees. This is what the city looked like before the city was built. But if you go back even further, before those cabins were there, keep going, even before them, they left some things behind too. So check this out. So before the cabins were there were Indians with their long houses. And this is how they lived. In a big long house together like that. This is how they would cook because they didn't have stoves. Right? And here are just some things that as different people come, right? They build bridges, they build big, beautiful buildings, they plant gardens. These are just some things that people have left behind. But others were not. So look what happens. sometimes. A lot of garbage comes from people, right? But this is my home too. So we got to think about it like this, right? Do you know what that is? That's planet Earth. That's our whole world. That's all the places in our world. And that's probably what it looks like from up in space, right? Our world. And that belongs to all of us. It has many special places, and some are so secret hardly anyone ever sees them. But they are still beautiful all by themselves, and someday other people will live here. Will these be special places for them too? So look at all these different places there are, right? Let's see, I gotta back up. Okay, we've got the mountains, we've got the ice glaciers, we've got the ocean, right? There's the reefs and the caves and the jungles. The cave, Grandma went in a cave this past weekend. It was crazy. But look at all these special places on our earth, right? And some of them we go to, and some of these places we'll never see because they're so far away. From out here, our home looks so small. How can something so big seem so small? And how can something so small seem so big? I love my home. I wish I could wrap my arms around it and care for it all, clean it up, but it is too big and I am so small. So from really, really far away, that's what our planet looks like. That's what she means. Because we know our world is big, but from far, far away, it looks really, really small, right? And she feels like she can't do much because she's little. And sometimes that's how we feel. Like, well, I'm just one person. I can't really make a difference, right? It's hard because she wants to take care of it all, but she can't take care of all of it. But I can love this, right? She can take care of her tree. She can take care of her butterflies and make sure that the space in her yard is clean for them. And this, right? She can take care of her water and make sure that that doesn't get dirty and clean and have garbage and stuff in it so that she can play and jump in the puddles. I don't know if you remember, but I have a video of you jumping in puddles at Grandma's house. And this, look at that. She even loves all the bugs and the mushrooms, all the nature. She wants to take care of the world, all of nature. And I can look after this. So she wants to clean up the beaches. Like when she goes on vacation, she cleans up all the garbage and throws it in the trash so that it's not out on the beach. And this, she can grow her own vegetables and take care of plants and animals. And this, who's she taking care of there? Her cat, just like you can take care of your dogs. I can tell she loves her cat. So this is what I will do. I'll start here. So the way she's going to start cleaning up the world is she's going to clean up her space first. So she's picking up her room and getting that nice and tidy so that there's not garbage all over and there's not stuff all over, so that it looks clean and she has space to play and do things there, And that probably makes her mom and dad happy. Something to remember. And there's the tree that she's taking care of. So the point of this book is that we might not be able to do it all, but we can start in our own space and we can care for the things around us, and we can pick garbage up and we can clean our rooms up, and we can do our best to make sure that we don't leave things messy for the next people that will be here after us. So I hope you like here, the dot we call home. And next time I mail you out something, I'll stick this in it so that you can have this if you want it. But I hope you're having a good day. I hope you have a good night's sleep, and I love you. And I'll read to you soon. Bye.